your boy, the infamous Skywalker here of the Netherlands. And life is tough. Just then through it and then you fall. Okay, guys, I know today we're supposed to be doing the video. I promise that you can chill with. But guys, the people, the crew that's supposed to bring the props and stuff to make Evan possessed are not here. So now it's a problem. So now I decided to entertain you guys by reacting with Dang Matt Smith. Yeah. And hope you stay tuned. The sun is brightening my eyes. So stay tuned and let's go. I'm up. Goodbye. Bye.
Guys, boy, girl, you better get that out of here. Okay, let's go ahead and check out another one. Here we go.
My last time babysitting.
Oh.
And guys, I love to babysit.
I used to be a babysitter too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Jeez. Okay.
I checked my watch as I walked up to the door. 10 minutes late. I had been babysitting for them for 6 months.
Nice.
I was sure they wouldn't mind. Mr. Lopez answered the door.
Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm late. I started to say but stopped when I saw him. His face was soaked with sweat.
What?
And he looked slightly agitated. No problem at all. Come inside.
No.
Go wash your face.
Don't
In
investigate.
the kitchen, there was only a single light on above the table. At it, Mrs. Lopez was writing something feverishly on a slip of paper.
Huh?
I'll be right back. I have to say goodbye to Denise. Denise was their 1-year-old daughter, who I had been watching for them.
That's not the best looking baby.
She disappeared into the darkness of the hallway,
Cute baby.
heading up the stairs. What movie are you seeing tonight? I asked, setting my bag down on the table. I don't know. I guess we'll decide when we get there.
Liar.
Mr. Lopez was shifting from foot to foot, looking more worried by the minute. I noticed a cut on his right cheek,
Oh man, shade.
dribbled with dried blood.
Shy.
Are you okay, Mr. Lopez? I asked.
We've already seen that.
Before he could answer,
Nakimi.
I heard Mrs. Lopez returning from
Translation.
upstairs.
I ran. In my language.
We should get going. Goodbye, Kitty, she said, pulling me into a hug.
Oh heck no.
She tightened her grip for a moment, and I could have sworn I heard a soft sob.
Something's wrong.
Thank you for everything, she said, with great difficulty.
They're like, goodbye, Katie.
She began to say something
She's
else,
gonna die.
but her husband grabbed her and dragged her out the door. Before he closed it, he gave me a mournful, almost apologetic look. Then he closed it,
Are you kidding me?
and I was alone in the dark house.
Where's the kid?
I thought about going out and talking to them more, or maybe even just leaving.
Just leave.
But in
Great
the
idea,
end,
leave.
I decided to stay,
Dummy.
Stupid.
not turning on the lights so as to not startle up Denise. I climbed the stairs in the dark and headed into her room.
Dummy.
It's a creepy door.
I approached the crib and was about to lift her up when I saw a note lying on top of the blanket.
Wait, what?
I read it by the street light that glared through the window. Katie, I'm so sorry. He broke in while we were getting ready. He said he was going to kill us, do horrible things to Denise. He asked if we were expecting anyone, and we told him about you. It's an exchange. I'm so sorry. I hope that God will forgive me one day.
No, he will not.
Looking out the window, I saw them pulling out of the driveway.
Run, girl!
Mrs. Lopez was holding Denise. She was crying while she waved at me, sadly.
Oh my god.
Now this one, I'll watch it by myself.
Do you like fries with that? After every meal you purchase, the offer seemingly comes up despite you already ordering. I know why, and I'll tell you, but I need to give a disclaimer that this story isn't for the faint-hearted. This allegedly happened to a friend of mine. We'll call him John, and we'll call his roommate Brad. The fall semester was in full effect, and the pair had both studied at the same campus nearby their student housing. It was alleged that John moved in with Brad as he was originally from out of town and needed a place to stay for the following curriculum. Brad was known to not be the most pleasant individual to study around due to his constant guitar rehearsals for his rock band. This would cause John to always opt to study at a nearby McDonald's. It was usually the go-to place for students, as this particular franchise was a 24-hour establishment. The McDonald's was never packed, at least not during the night shifts, so finding a place to sit wasn't so bad. You would occasionally find a loiterer or two, and were guaranteed to find this one female bookworm who would literally show up every night. John would always purchase a meal before studying, giving him a plausible excuse to dine without feeling like he was loitering. Hello, sir. Welcome to McDonald's. How may I take your order? Just a Big Mac and a small Coke, please. Alright, sir. And would you like fries with that? No thank you. Are you sure, sir? It's almost 3 a.m. Okay, so what? Alright, sir. That'll be $8.19 after taxes. And how will you be paying? Card, ma'am. John taps his card on the machine and awaits his food as the odd behavior from the cashier left him feeling uneasy. Nonetheless, John grabs his tray of food and sits down to begin his long chore of studying. About 10 minutes before 3 a.m., the female bookworm slides by John's table with a frantic look on her face and says,
It's almost time. You should probably pick up your fries now.
What the hell are you talking about, lady?
Dude, hurry up. We don't have much time.
The female proceeds to head towards the front counter while John sat there dumbfounded. John then gets up from his seat and follows the girl's lead by ordering a large fry after her. As the pair head to their respective tables with their fries, John approaches the female and begins to interrogate her by saying, I got the fries, now what?
I recommend just sitting down with your fries. It's literally going to be 3 a.m. any second now.
What the hell are you talking about, lady?
You don't know about him? The clown?
Who?
Duh, Ronald McDonald. Haven't you gotten the hint why they always ask if you want fries with that?
No. Why?
I recommend you always have fries on hand, or else he'll turn you into a McFlurry.
And what do we have on today's menu? Hello, young lads. Such a fine couple you are. Care to share some delectable fries? Pretty please?
Okay.
Sure, sir. Good. I'll catch you all next time. And make sure to have fries with your Big Macs and Happy Meals. And that's when he departed the building. The more John studied at the McDonald's, the more he slowly realized that this was an everyday thing. Well, a 3 a.m. thing to be exact. The so-called Ronald McDonald would torment the customers and employees for fries, as if they were in debt to him for something. Nobody really bothered to do a damn thing about it and just went along with the whole facade. John, on the other hand, wasn't so pleased with the idea of being taxed to sit at McDonald's in exchange for his fries. But there was nothing he could really do about it. John had spread the word about the clown, but no one really believed him, especially his loud roommate Brad. One night, John decided to bring Brad to the McDonald's and prove that what he was saying was in fact legit. Brad didn't believe him and scoffed at the whole ordeal, as if the clown was some fake phony urban legend or some weirdo hustling food from regular customers. The time was 10 minutes shy before 3, and that's when everyone excluding Brad went to the front counter to pick up an order of fries. What makes the story more disturbing was how Brad carried himself. He had the same stubborn attitude and remained seated at the table despite John's multiple warnings. When 3 a.m. came around, the clown entered the McDonald's and immediately approached the bookworm's table first. Seems like this batch was fresh off the fryer. The clown then approaches John and Brad's table as they looked at the clown with their jaws hanging to the ground. Ooh, look what we have here! That's when John saw Brad holding a handful of fries with his bare hands, and John's fry container completely empty without an ounce of potato in it.
I recommend you always have fries on hand, or else he'll turn you into a McFlurry.
No.